Shopping for Korean skincare can be a lot of fun, but finding the right product for your skin type, well, that can be kind of stressful and it can be a lot of research. So give this video a big thumbs up because today I'm going to recommend 5 of my favorite Korean skincare products for each of the 4 different skin types. For my oily skin friends, the first recommendation I have for you is a cleanser, and that is the Cosrx Low pH Good Morning Cleanser. Now, this cleanser is really great for those who have oily skin because this contains tea tree. Now, tea tree is not only good to help with acne. Now, when you have oily skin, sometimes you're more prone to acne because you have an excess of sebum on your face. But tea tree is also good to help cut down some of that excessive oil on the face. So this is going to be gentle. It's not going to strip your skin, which as we know results in more sebum production on your skin, right? You want to make sure that you're not stripping oils off of your skin, but this is also going to help gently remove any excessive sebum that you do have on your face. So my second recommendation for oily skin is going to be the BHA Blackhead Power Liquid, also from Cosrx. Now the reason that I recommend this one is when you have a little bit more oil on your skin, you are prone to impurities inside of your pores. Sebum gets trapped in there, it traps dirt and debris and all kinds of nasties, and that's why you're a little bit more prone to blackheads, to clogged pores, and to acne. Now, BHA chemical exfoliation is the chemical exfoliant you should be going for. BHA is actually oil soluble, which means that the oil already on your face is going to bring the BHA deeper into your pores. It's going to work inside of the pore to loosen up your clogs, to loosen up the blackheads, and to help fight acne. So this is really the best choice for you guys. Toners are a vital step for any skin type's routine, in my opinion. And the one that I really like for oily skin is the Secret Key Aloe Soothing Moist Toner. Now, the reason that I chose this one is because it's a very watery and lightweight hydrating toner. Now, you may be thinking, hey, I've got a lot of oil on my face. I really want an astringent toner, something that's going to remove the oil. And I understand your thinking. However, it really isn't quite the right way to approach it. When you have an excess of oil on your skin is kind of like stuck in the mode of producing too much oil. And the reason that your skin is doing that is usually from a lack of hydration. So if you use a watery toner like this one here, you're going to be replenishing the water balance in your skin. Once your body recognizes that there is water already present on your skin, your body is going to stop naturally overproducing sebum. So over time, once you hydrate oily skin, your oil production should regulate itself a little bit more effectively. So that's why having a watery and hydrating toner is really a must for oily skin. The reason that I like this one is just because it sinks into the skin really quickly. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it, and it doesn't have any irritating ingredients in it. Speaking of hydration, it's really important for oily skin, and I really like the Benton Snail Bee High Content Essence for oily skin. Now, this is snail secretion, which is super duper hydrating to the skin, but it's incredibly lightweight. When your skin is oily, you don't want a lot of heavy layers on your skin that don't feel like they can breathe, right? So I really like this one because it feels like a gel-like texture, but it just sinks into the skin weightlessly. This also has some really great acne fighting properties to it as well, some anti-inflammatory type ingredients. And finally, my 5th recommendation for oily skin is going to be a cream, and that is the Mizon Multifunction Formula All-in-One Snail Repair Cream. Now, this cream is super lightweight, but it's healing. It's great for oily skin. It's got that snail secretion in it. Again, if you're suffering from acne and oily skin, this is going to be a great choice for you. It's lightweight. It provides the right amount of moisture for oily skin. It will seal in the hydration without overloading oily skin, without making it feel heavy or like it's suffocating. So this is a really nice lightweight cream option for oily skin. Dehydrated Skin Twins. Hello, that is also my skin type as well. So my first recommendation for my dehydrated twins is going to be the Tosowoong Enzyme Powder Wash for your facial cleanser. Now this is great. This is also low pH. As you know, I only recommend low pH cleansers. So maintaining the pH balance on dehydrated skin is very important because our main goal with dehydrated skin is to maintain the moisture barrier. So whether you have a weak moisture barrier from using too much chemical exfoliation, or if your moisture barrier is just weak genetically, you're just prone to dehydrated skin, whichever side of the fence you're on when it comes to dehydrated skin, it is important to maintain that pH level because that is in turn going to protect your moisture barrier. Now, what I like about this one is it's very gentle. It creates like a really beautiful, nice, just kind of like milky foam that is not stripping to the skin. It doesn't contain any like drying ingredients like tea tree. This is just going to be a really good mild cleanser that gets the job done for dehydrated skin. My next recommendation is going to be the Cosrx Advanced Snail 96 Mucin Power Essence. Now, this product is great for pretty much any skin type, but I really like it for dehydrated skin because this is a really concentrated snail essence. This is pretty much just like 96% snail, which means it's incredibly hydrating. And that's another goal of dehydrated skin. You want to add a lot of water, a lot of hydration back into your skin. So this is incredibly hydrating, but it's also soothing because a lot of dehydrated skin will go through periods of irritation and sensitivity. So this is really the best snail essence for dehydrated skin. As far as serums go, I'm really enjoying the Benton Moist and Mild Serum for dehydrated skin. Now, this is a great choice because it's lightweight. With dehydrated skin, the goal is really to add a lot of layers of hydration, but when you're layering so many skincare products, you want to make sure that they're not heavy, that they don't overload the skin. So this is a really great choice because it's lightweight. It doesn't feel like too much on the skin. It sinks in immediately, and this is boosted with a little bit of cacao. Now, cacao is actually an extremely beneficial ingredient for moisture barrier repair, and as I said, no matter which side of the fence you are on with dehydrated skin, you really do need to be aware and taking care of your moisture barrier, and cacao is actually a great way to kind of help fill in the gaps or those little bit of holes that you've created in your moisture barrier or that you just have in your moisture barrier. So this is going to help prevent transepidermal water loss. Speaking of transepidermal water loss, our favorite subject, dehydrated skin is just prone to losing water through the moisture barrier that kind of evaporates out into the air. It's very common. That's really the hallmark of dehydrated skin. That's why your skin is dehydrated. It's lacking water. So really what you want to do is layer up a lot of hydrating layers onto your skin, but then we need to start sealing that hydration in so that it does not escape back out through your skin. And one of my favorite ways to do that is with facial oil. Now, I personally believe, and my thoughts of this have changed over the years, but I personally believe there's a facial oil for everybody, for every skin type. But I find them especially beneficial for dehydrated skin, certain oils to be especially beneficial because they can really help repair your moisture barrier. And again, that's the root of dehydrated skin. So one that I'm actually really liking right now is a new Korean brand called Rovectin, and this is their Skin Essentials Barrier Repair Multi-Oil. This is a huge bottle of oil too, isn't it? So I'm really liking this one because this is a blend of a couple of different oils that are high in linoleic acid. Now, linoleic acid is a fatty acid that is found in oils, and this has been proven to help repair your moisture barrier. It goes in and helps fill in the gaps. It's recognized by your moisture barrier as a natural component that your body already produces and puts into the moisture barrier. So it really kind of is accepted into the moisture barrier and helps patch up those holes, which is where the moisture or the water is escaping from. So an oil is a really great way to start locking in your layers. And finally, my favorite cream for dehydrated skin is a very old favorite of mine, and that is Beauty of Joseon Dynasty Cream. Now, I do have a full review on this one, so if you're really curious about this product, please go check that one out. But this is a great humectant cream that's also balanced with ceramides and fatty acids, and that's really kind of like a beautiful blend for a cream with dehydrated skin, because dehydrated skin really craves the richness and the nourishment of ceramides and fatty acids, but it can't handle the heaviness of traditional creams that have those ingredients in them. So this is great because it is a humectant cream. It's got some hyaluronic acid in it. It's very thin, it's breathable, but it's still nourishing to the skin. Now, this cream really performs best if the air is just a little bit humid. So if you're in an extremely dry climate, I wouldn't recommend this one for you, but if you're in a even slightly humid climate, this is going to work work perfectly. Combo friends, hello, how are you? Now, the challenges with combination skin really come down to the fact that you're treating two different types of skin types on your face in one area. The traditional pattern for combination skin is to have a little bit more oil in your T-zone across the forehead and down the nose, and then having a little bit more of a drier U-zone, which is the cheek area. So I'm going to refer to it this way, but of course it can show up in any individual pattern, but that's really the traditional one. Now, when my skin is regulated, when my dehydrated skin is under control, my skin behaves a little bit more like combination skin. So I feel you in the struggle to treat two different areas on your face with one product. So my first recommendation for you guys is going to be the Klairs Supple Preparation Unscented Toner. Now, I really like this toner because it's a little bit thicker in weight, so it's going to be really great if you're experiencing any dry areas or dry patches on your face, but it's still lightweight enough to be tolerated well in oilier areas. I also find that this is a really great way to prep your skin for your coming skincare layers. It's got a nice balance between oil and water. It's not too heavy, it's not too lightweight, and I think this treats both areas really well. I've got a couple of serum recommendations for you, and the first one that I want to recommend is the Iunik Propolis Vitamin Synergy Serum. Now, this is a pretty new Korean brand, at least to me. They've been around for just a little bit, and I'm loving this product because propolis is it's really an ingredient that works for all skin types, but I really like it for combination skin because not only does it have hydrating and soothing properties for drier skin, but it also has more of that soothing and anti-inflammatory benefit for oily skin because you're probably going to be a little bit more prone to inflammation, to bumps in your oily areas than you are in your dry areas. So this is one of those ingredients that will play well between different skin types, and that's why I really recommend this for combo skin. Another serum that I like for combination skin is going to be the Benton Snail Bee Ultimate Serum. Now, what's nice about this one is this is another ingredient that will play well across all skin types. Snail is great for all skin types, but what's nice about this Snail Bee Ultimate Serum versus, say, the Essence, which is what I recommended for people with oily skin, the serum is nice because this is a little bit more balanced between oil and water, and that's what you really need. You really need to find that balance for combination skin because your oily areas really want the water and your drier areas really want the oil. And this is a really nice balanced serum for both of those with beneficial ingredients that just soothe your skin throughout, that really hydrate your skin throughout. This is nice too because it gives your skin a really nice, bright, even glow. Now, for combination skin, you definitely need to find a cream or a lotion that has enough nourishment that's going to keep your dry skin happy, but it still needs to be lightweight and breathable. It can't be a super rich cream because your oily areas are probably going to be a little bit more congestion prone if you're layering thick, rich layers of cream onto your T-zone, right? So one of the creams that I've tried in the past that I find to be very balanced is the Dr. Belmeur Atoll Salt Cream. Now, this is part of the Face Shop line. This is kind of geared more, they market it more towards sensitive skin, but I actually find this to be pretty good for combination skin. The reason that I say that is this has some of the really good nourishing ingredients like ceramides, fatty acids, and cholesterol, but it comes in a thinner, almost like the cream itself almost disappears like a gel on your skin. So it feels very lightweight, but it's still much more nourishing than like a thinner cream would be, but it's breathable like a thin cream. So it's kind of an interesting hybrid texture. It feels really nice on the skin. It feels very breathable. It feels very lightweight. And that's why I really like it for combination skin. And finally, when it comes to combo skin, you know, your oily areas are where you're probably gonna see more of your blackheads, more of your congestion. And treating that, you know, your first thought might be, oh, well, I'll do a clay mask. But a clay mask is going to be way too drying for your U-zone, for your dry areas, right? So, of course, multi-masking is always an option, you know, putting one mask here, putting another mask here. But I don't know, I'm kind of lazy and I just find that to be a little bit too fussy. I just want one product that's going to do it for the entire part of my face, right? So what I really like for combination skin is actually the ginseng mask. Now, this is from I'm From, and the goal of this mask is really to help clean out your pores and to give your skin a really bright and healthy glow because it really improves your skin's circulation. Why I choose this one for combination skin is because this will clean out your pores, the impurities in your pores, but it's still gentle enough to be used on your entire face, and it will give your entire face a really healthy glow. Hello, my dry skin friends. The biggest challenge with your skin type is going to be getting enough oil into your skin, right? Dry skin lacks oil. So one of the first things that I want to recommend for you guys is a cleanser. Again, low pH is very important. When we're dealing with dry skin, we don't want to take any of the moisture that you already have in your skin, the little bit that you have in your skin, we do not want to strip it with a cleanser. And it's very easy to do with higher pH cleansers to strip out the natural moisture already present on your skin. So one that I really like is the Make Prem Low Irritant and Mild Acid Foam pH 5.5 Safe Me Relief Moisture Cleansing Foam. I'm not sure if that's the full name, but that's definitely everything that's listed on the container. So I really like this cleansing foam because first things first, it's low pH, and I told you why that's important. But second of all, it's a cream formula. I find cream and low pH don't necessarily go together. You rarely find a cream that's also a low pH. Just usually cream is a sign of a higher alkaline formula. So I actually really enjoy the texture of this. What's nice about this is there's no irritating ingredients in it that are going to strip moisture, like the tea tree, which is perfect for oily skin, not a good fit for dry skin. So I like this because it doesn't have any ingredients like that, but because it creates a creamy foam, it really just hugs the skin. It's very nourishing. It feels very comforting on dry skin, and it doesn't strip away any of your natural moisturizing factors. And that's the thing, is you have to maintain those. It's the first step for dry skin. I love toners for all skin types, and one of the favorite ones for dry skin has been ENS Ginseng Sun Soothing Moisture Skin Essence. Now this is a pretty indie Korean brand, but I'm incredibly impressed with their product. Now the reason that I like this one for dry skin is this contains 8 moisturizing ingredients alone, plus a whole host of other beneficial ingredients like allantoin and niacinamide. But this is an incredibly impressive toner. It's a little bit thicker. It's almost like a gel-like texture. It just wraps your skin with a lot of moisture. It sinks into the skin really quickly too. So this is a great step to follow your cleansing up with. This is a great kind of like prep step for the rest of your moisturizing ingredients. Plus, this is going to sink in really deeply into your skin, and it's really going to provide all of those great 8 moisturizing ingredients. It's a great way to start a dry skincare routine. One favorite of mine for dry skin that's really kind of no nonsense is the Klairs Rich Moist Soothing Serum. Now the reason that I call this no nonsense is because it really doesn't claim to brighten up your skin or to give you a glow or to improve the elasticity of your skin. This really just claims to deliver deep moisture into your skin, and that's what it does without feeling oily, because a lot of serums and a lot of products just generally geared towards dry skin tend to be almost too oily, you know what I mean? Almost too thick, almost too occlusive, that it makes it hard to do a multi-step routine. And that's why I like this one. That's why I picked this one for dry skin, because it really just has some really great moisturizing ingredients. It doesn't claim to do anything else but moisturize your skin. And when you're trying to preserve the moisture in your skin, you really don't want anything else. You really just want something that's going to replenish moisture, and this will do the trick for you. Now, creams are a really important step for dry skin care because this is what really locks down all that moisture and makes sure that it stays deeply in your skin. One of my favorite Korean beauty products, one of my favorite Korean moisturizers for dry skin is the Etude House Moistfull Collagen Cream. Now this stuff is really beautiful. It's rich, it's fluffy, it feels luxurious on the skin, but it never feels oily or greasy or waxy. And that's the one thing about richer creams, is they can kind of feel a little waxy on your skin, especially if the other layers underneath are a little too heavy. So I really like this one for dry skin. It just really kind of like envelops your skin. It gives it a little hug of moisture, and it's a really nice final step. And speaking of final steps, sleeping packs are a great way to really help condition dry skin overnight. And one of my favorite ones for dry skin is the Cosrx Ultimate Nourishing Rice Overnight Spa Mask. Now, what's unique about this one, to the other sleeping packs on the market, I find this is a cream sleeping pack, and I just find that most sleeping packs generally are going to be more humectant based, gel type based sleeping packs, which can be okay for dry skin, but I love the richness of a cream like this for dry skin. Now this contains a lot of rice extract as well as niacinamide, so this is going to help brighten up your skin over time. Niacinamide as well actually has moisturizing benefits for your moisture barrier, which is going to be important for dry skin skin as well. So I really like this one. The cream is nice and rich. It creates that really good occlusive layer that just locks in your other layers for your nighttime skincare routine. So this is a great one to pick up for anybody who has dry skin. So I hope you guys enjoyed that roundup of my favorite Korean skincare products. Let me know in the comment box below, what is your skin type and what's one of your favorite products that you use to treat it? For me, my skin type is dehydrated, and I gotta tell you, this Rovectin Skin Essentials Barrier Repair Multi-Oil has been one of my favorite products this last month because it really just is soothing my skin. My skin just drinks it up. So if you're not already subscribed to my channel, please hit that subscribe button. I release 2 new skincare videos every single week, and if you ring that little bell, you'll get notified the next time I upload the new video. If you're not already following me on Instagram, you can click through to my profile from the info box below. Give me a follow and say hi. I post on there daily about all my skincare adventures, so it's a good time if you're a skincare addict just like me. I really cannot wait to see you guys in the next video, and I hope you're having a beautiful day. I'll see you soon. Bye.